I want to introduce the 6 tastes of Ayurveda today. They are sweet, salty, pungent, sour, bitter, and astringent. And actually, I didn't do it here, but the way I remember it is SSS, BPA, like the plastic that you don't want, or what you don't want in your plastic. That's how I remember it. So it's sweet, salty, sour, bitter, pungent, astringent, SSS, BPA. So salty, soy sauce, table salt, seaweed, those things are salty. And the salty taste has an effect on us. It's grounding, it's moistening, it helps us retain water, it promotes warmth, it promotes weight gain through water retention, promotes proper electrolyte balance. Knowing this about salty, we can understand a little bit more when we're craving salt, what effect we're actually craving. And the same goes for the rest of the taste. So bitter, examples are generally dark leafy greens, kale, romaine, beets, broccoli, arugula, even chocolate. Dark chocolate is bitter, especially like zero sugar dark chocolate, real bitter. So bitter is cooling, calming, drying, cleanses the body. It's a cleanser. And it generally raises vata. So it raises the amount of wind and space. Sweet tends to be any grain, especially like sweet potatoes, rice. Think about it being high on the glycemic index. Sugar, obviously, honey, fruit, and beets too. So like beets are bitter and sweet, right? That's why little kids might not like them, but I think of them as like a candy vegetable in a sense. Same with carrots, very sweet. So sweet is cooling, it's grounding, it's nourishing, it's strengthening, it promotes longevity, and it's obviously great for gaining weight, as we know. But really what I want to point out about sweet is that it's nourishing. So the way that it's thought of in Ayurveda is it's building. So there's building and then there's stripping or cleansing. So like bitter, for instance, is stripping and cleansing. Sweet is building and nourishing. So thinking about it that way, I think reframes it, because I think our culture can really demonize sweet food as much as it also puts sugar in everything and then says it's bad. Basically, it's like this double-edged sword or this double whammy. But yeah, so we reach for sweet when we want to be grounded. We want to feel nourished. And sweet in Ayurveda, there's no differentiation between sweetness and love. Like love is sweet and sweet is love. So affection is sweet, cuddling is sweet, and even sleep is sweet because it's nourishing, it's building, right? It's like our time to just shut off and get like an infusion of energy, right? Okay. So sour examples are berries, citrus, vinegar, cheese, some cheeses, most cheeses, and yogurt. Sour is warming, stimulates the appetite. It's grounding as well. It improves digestion and improves elimination, increases heat. So where sweet was cooling, sour increases heat. Same with pungent. So pungent is basically spicy, what we usually call spicy. Chilies, cayennes, peppers, black pepper, white pepper. It improves the appetite. It clears the sinuses. It stimulates the blood. It awakens the senses. So it's heating. And then astringent, this is like, I like to describe this as the taste of the inside of a banana peel. That's what astringent is. It makes your mouth feel dry. Grape skins, green apples, dried beans, lentils, figs, and tea, the actual tea plant, not like herbal teas. So it's cooling, it slows digestion, it's drying, and it's lightening. The effects of, like, for instance, bitter and astringent, it's stripping. So those are the things we tend to eat if we're doing a cleanse or if we're trying to lose weight or whatever. We're going to eat a lot of kale salads or a lot of like dark leafy greens or, whatever. Whereas sweet and salty are the more building tastes. And then sour and pungent are more like stoking the fire.